Jamar looking to throw. Got a man wide open.
It's time for the U.S. Marines High School Football Blitz on Fox 30.
Hands the ball off to Willie Campbell. He takes a step back and he's going to turn the corner.
This is the only place to see full coverage of local high school football games, halftime shows, and more.
You're watching the Blitz on Fox 30.
Let's get to the action. Welcome to the Blitz.
Gonna throw, got a man wide open in the end zone.
You got a lot of potential on your team here. Tell me what you got to do tonight to take care of the Raiders.
Well, we got to really play good on defense. We've got to be sound and on defense because they're multiple at what they do. Throw the ball very well and run the ball effectively. So we got to play good defense. And offensively, we got to block and take care of the ball. Got to be sound in the kicking game. Football's football. Block, tackle, take care of the ball, and play with great effort. You got an opportunity, and we'll have to do all of those to be successful tonight.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach, you got off to a little slow 0-3 start, and you had a few injuries, but have you guys been getting better week by week? And tell me how it's going.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our kids have come to practice and then with a good, positive attitude and worked hard every day. We're playing a rough schedule. These guys are about to play here, probably favorites to win the 5A state championship this year. But they're in our district. They're our rival. So I think our kids are really excited to come out here and show that they can play a little bit too.
And how are you health-wise?
We're actually pretty healthy. Got our big guy Thad Ranciere back tonight. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for us. And also he's a great player too, so we're really thankful to have him back.
Awesome. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Hey, thank y'all very much.
And here come the Simpson Academy Cougars.
And here come the Lamar Raiders.
And I'm Elton Reed.
And I'm Alan Hunt.
You're watching the U.S. Marines High School Football Blitz on Fox 30. Simpson comes in with a record, Allen, of 2-0, while Lamar comes in with a record of 0-3. But they've played a really hard schedule and hoping to get on the win column tonight. Simpson won the toss, and they deferred to the second half.
We got Trip Morrow back to receive the kick. Number 12, he's a junior, 5'11", 155 pounds.
Kicking off for the Cougars is going to be number 1, Sawyer Dunn. Big player for Simpson tonight is going to be Carter Cochran, number 2. He's a senior running back.
And the kick is up. Taken at the 15. Ball taken by number 2, Austin Acton. He runs around the left side. He picks up about 10 yards and down at the 30-yard line. That's where the Raiders will start their first series, 1st and 10, at their own 30.
Braden Duncan on the tackle for the Cougars. Leading the way this year for the Raiders, Allen's going to be number 7, Wyatt Bond, just a sophomore. This Raider team is a lot of sophomores, and they do have a few senior linemen, but it's still a real young team for the Raiders.
Wyatt Bond, number 7 in the shotgun. He takes the ball. He's looking to throw on the first play. That ball is caught by number 25, J.P. Powell. He's a senior, 6 foot, 180 pounds, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards, be 2nd and 4.
Sawyer Dunn on the tackle.
Bond looking to throw again. Another completion for a first down. This time the ball across the 45. J.P. Powell again on the catch.
Matthew Adcock on the tackle. He's a senior, 6'2", 230. Looks like the Raiders are going a little hurry up, Allen, early in the game.
Bond hands the ball off, number 22. Looks like he's going to pick up about 7 yards. Number 22, Jamichael Jackson on the carry. He's a senior.
Auburn Kennedy pushes him out of bounds. He's going to be a senior for the Cougars. Looking at the sheet, the Cougars have a lot of seniors, Allen, this year. This is the year for them to make that championship run.
Elton, right now, Lamar with some smart play calling. Yep. Hands the ball off to number 22. He's going to be real close to a first down, maybe a yard short, Elton. Ball across the 45-yard line.
Benjamin Kennedy on the tackle. He's a sophomore. He's a young Cougar.
3rd and 2, ball handed off. Lamar picks up another first down. Kellen Curley, number 8, a sophomore, picks up that first down for Lamar.
Jake Milner on the tackle for the Cougars. Kellen Curley's a real tough player, just a sophomore.
Bond hands off again, got a flag on the play. He's run out of bounds about the 35-yard line, but we got a flag.
More than likely that's going to be a hold, and that's what the Raiders do not need to happen on the first drive. They're driving, don't need a holding call.
And that is going to bring up a first down and about 16 yards, maybe 15. Bond back to throw, looking for his man's rolling out. He's going to throw that ball away right before he gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to bring up 2nd down for the Raiders.
32 is bringing the pressure for the Cougars. That's Matthew Adcock.
Elton, he had a very, very small window, and it closed up quick. He had a real short time to throw that ball.
He had Austin Atkin open for a brief second, but like I said, they were giving some pressure. Smart thing, throw the ball away, live to see another day.
Bond in the shotgun. Looking to throw again. Got a man in the flat. Oh, just can't reel it in. Number 10, Drew Mitchell, was the intended receiver on that. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 15 for the Raiders.
But it still goes back to that holding call. You're driving down the field. Can't have those kind of penalties. Now you're looking at 3rd and 15.
Bond back to throw. Has a man open. He's only going to pick up a couple of yards. That was Austin Acton on the reception. And we have another flag on the far side of the field, Elton. Yeah, that is a holding call against the Raiders, Elton, and the Cougars are going to decline that. And that's going to bring up 4th down in a punt situation for the Raiders.
Back deep is number 2, Carter Cockrell.
Kicks away. He takes it at the 1-yard line, brings the ball out about the 10-yard line. That's number 2, Carter Cockrell. He's a senior, 5'10", 180 pounds. And the Cougars will start their first series of the game on their own 10-yard line.
Connor Legendike brings him down at about the 9-10-yard line. So Cougars 1st and 10.
Benjamin Kennedy in the shotgun. He's going to hand off. Carter Cockrell picks his way through, but only picks up about a half a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and about 9 to go.
Good pursuit. Got some penetration and brought him down.
2nd down and 9 to go. Cougars are going to hand off again. Cockrell on the carry again. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on that run.
Lee Garrett makes the tackle. He had to fight a guard off. Cougars pull a guard right there, run a little trap. Lee fought him off to make the tackle.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Cougars. Quarterback rolls out to throw. He's got a man open. Number 1, Sawyer Dunn on the reception, and he's going to pick up a big Cougar first down.
Pushed out of bounds by number 13, Jay Frugier.
Kennedy in the shotgun for the Cougars. Takes the ball, and we have a flag. The Cougars might have jumped on that one there, Elton. And that call is going to go against the Raiders, Elton. Too many men on the field. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 5 for the Cougars on their own 36-yard line. Carter Cockrell is going to pick his way through for another Cougar first down.
Host the Raiders on the tackle. I spoke with his dad before the game, and he was giving me a little info about his son, and he said he's going to carry the ball majority of the times, and it's going to be hard-nosed running.
Cougars 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Kennedy to drop back. He wants to throw the ball. He's got a man open. Just overthrows number 14, the intended receiver. And that was 6 if he could have just reeled that in just a little bit.
Yeah, he did a double move. the defender Frugier bit in, and he took off and just overthrew him.
McKinney in the shotgun, hands off to Cockrell again. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Ball's going to be down right at midfield, and that's going to bring up another big third down for the Cougars. We're going to call it 3rd and 7 to go.
This will be a big early stop for the Raiders if they can get off the field here.
McKinney back to throw. He's going to take off with the ball. And he's down short of the first down, out of bounds, about the Raider 45-yard line. And it looks like the Cougars are going to bring out the punting team here, Elton.
Yeah, kind of shocked, you know, on that side, the Raiders in Raider territory. The way they've been driving the ball, 4 and 5 yards of carry. Low punt.
Low punt. It's a knuckleball. And that's going to go out of bounds up around, I believe, the 16-yard line, and that's where the Raiders will take over. And, Elton, the Raiders are fortunate. They got big number 74, Law, over the ball. He's a senior. He's a center. He's a big man. And I'm sure that that's helping the Raiders' offensive line.
See if they can go back to that first possession, Allen, with some short passes, good drive starters.
Bond in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to throw. He's scrambling. Number 12, Trip Morrow, was his intended receiver, just through his hands.
Bond's trying to make something happen there, Allen, but you got to be careful throwing the ball up like that. It easily could have been picked off, but very good to elude a couple sacks there. A lot of pressure.
Bond's going to pitch out. Jamichael Jackson on the carry. Looks like they're going to mark him down about the 20-yard line. Going to be 3rd down and about 6 yards to go for the Raiders.
Initially looked like he had a couple blockers out there, but Simpson and Academy closed up pretty quick.
Bond looking to throw. Throws into traffic, incomplete. Intended receiver number 14, Ty Harrington. Can't quite handle it. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 7 for the Raiders in a punting situation deep in their own territory.
21 back to punt, Allen, for the Raiders. Coleman Clay.
And it's a high snap, and that's going to be a safety. And the Cougars are going to be on the board first with the safety with 6:01 left to go in the first quarter.
Let's take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, the U.S. Marines. We love our men and women in uniform. Check them out at marines.com.
Squealer's Barbecue. Teresa has the best barbecue in Meridian, plus live music every Thursday evening with some of the great local bands, plus those redneck nachos are crazy delicious. It's good family fun.
Total Pain Care, Dr. Pearson and Dr. Martin know what it takes to find a solution for your pain problems. Give them a call to find out for yourself. They've got your back.
East Mississippi Oral and Facial Surgery, Dr. Lala does a great job. He can do dental implants, wisdom teeth, and a whole lot more. Schedule an appointment today.
And Pampered Bodies Day Spa and Salon. They can do hair, nails, spray tanning, massage, and much more. Give Pampered Bodies a call and let them spoil you today.
Cockrell takes the ball about his own 25 and he's going to bring it out. And he's going to get across midfield before the Raiders are able to tackle him.
I think he's brought down by number 11, Lawson Goodman.
Looks like the Cougars are going to stick with Barrett McKinney at QB. He's going to hand off to Carter Cockrell. He's going to pick up about 4 before being brought down about the 40-yard line.
Number 8, Kellen Curley making the tackle, initially hit by Thad Ranzier.
Elton, it'd be a huge confidence builder if the Raiders could get a stop right here.
Oh, yeah. Got to stop them here and take a look at the Squealer scoreboard. 5:20 left in the first. Cougars 2, Raiders nothing.
Cockrell on the carry again. He gets stood up. Going to pick up about 3 yards, and the Raiders are going to bow up.
J.P. Powell on the tackle. Yeah, number 2's running the ball hard. The Raiders are coming in there, putting their heads in there. that last play, Allen, and stopped him at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 for the Cougars. Ball on the Raider 42-yard line, 38-yard line. Play action. He's going to quarterback keeper.
Let's take a look at that again on the total pain care replay. Quarterback gets it. Looks like it's going to be the option, and just runs by 2 Raiders and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point is up, and it is good. And that is going to make the score with 4:27 left in the first quarter. Lamar Raiders 0, the Simpson Cougars 9. Austin Acton back to receive the kick, but it's a short pooch kick. It's going to be taken up about the 25-yard line. And he's going to pick up about 10 yards before he's brought down. That was number 1, Ty Wiggins on the return. And the Raiders are going to have pretty good field position on this next possession, Elton. Wyatt Bond in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off. He's got some running room. Number 22, Jamichael Jackson on the carry. And he breaks it outside. Comes very close to a Raider first down before he's shoved out of bounds.
Braden Duncan on the tackle.
2nd and 5 for the Raiders. Bond with the long count. Bond with 3 receivers to his left. He's going to hand off to Jamichael. And he's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Keaton Boykin making the tackle.
Go 3rd down and about 4 yards to go for the Raiders. A big 3rd down, Elton.
A little confusing going on. Look like he's going to call a timeout. That's going to be Raider timeout.
Timeout Raiders.
Got a man in motion. He's going to pitch out to number 2. And that's Austin Acton. He's going to pick up a Raider first down.
A much-needed first down for the Raiders.
Number 2, Austin Acton, used some good eyes, man. He kept his head up and saw the hole, cracked back to that hole, and picked up a big Raider first down. Austin Acton with the ball again is going to pick up about 8 before he's upended.
Yeah, Alan, I would feed Austin the ball several more times this drive. Runs the ball very hard, hits the hole well. Pick up of about 8 or 9 right there.
Austin Acton met at the line of scrimmage and driven back on that play. Might have lost a couple, Elton.
Let's take a look at that again on Total Pain Care replay. It looks like number 78, Jaden Priest, comes through the line and makes a hard hit, Alan. You hear pads start popping. That's big boy football.
3rd and 4 for the Raiders. And we got a flag on the play.
No, we're going to have a timeout. Alan, this is definitely going to be 4-down territory, I would think. You're in the Cougars territory already. You need to keep driving, get some points on this possession.
Bond in the shotgun. He's going to hand off to Acton. Acton's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Host of Cougars on the tackle. Looks like big 32 and 11 getting up from the bottom.
Elton, he might have picked up a yard on that. We're going to call it 4th and 2. And the Raiders are thinking about it. And the Raiders are going to go for it on 4th down.
They're going to try and draw them off. Now they're going to snap it.
And that is going to be very close to a Raider first down. I believe he got it, Elton.
It's going to be close, Alan. From that where he looks like he's spotting it, I think he may be short.
Austin Acton on the carry, and he really stretched out for that. First down and 10 for the Raiders. At the Cougar 43, Bond looking to throw. Austin Acton, the intended receiver on that. He had him by his defender by a couple of steps there, Elton, just couldn't get him the ball.
Yeah, he had a lot of pressure on him. Like I said, Bond, just a sophomore, having a really good season, a young quarterback. A throw he would probably like to have back, but he, like I said, he threw over an area that nobody could get it but his receiver, and that's what you want out of a young quarterback, Allen.
2nd and 10. Bond got a man open. That's number 12, Trip Morrow, on the catch, and that's the same play they ran the very first series.
Bryson Franklin on the tackle.
And that play is working. That play is going to pick up about 7 yards. We'll call it 8. Third and 2.
The Raiders have great success on little short passes here. Dink there. Another little short pass, first down.
Picking up a first down, moving the ball, moving the chains. That was number 25, J.P. Powell. And he picks up another Raider first down.
That's kind of your young quarterback, Al. That's kind of your wheelhouse. That 10-yard in and then throwing within 10 yards is kind of where he's comfortable at tonight. Doing a great job, that young man. Number 7, Wyatt Bond.
Bond in the shotgun all by himself. Got a man in motion. That's Jamichael Jackson. He's going to turn the corner. Jamichael's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Tyler Stanford on the tackle. This is the drive the Raiders needed going into the second quarter, Allen.
And that's the end of the first quarter, with the Raiders trailing the Simpson Cougars 9-0. You're watching the U.S. Marine High School Football Blitz on Fox 30.
Lamar Raider cheerleaders, and you're watching the Blitz on Fox 30.
I'm here with Emily and Libby, Lamar cheerleaders, our co-captains. So tell me what y'all are doing to get prepared for your September 14th competition.
Yeah, so competition's coming up right around the corner. It's actually earlier this year than it is usually. So we're having to work extra hard getting ready. We practice some mornings, we practice some afternoons, and we actually have a lot of conflicts because so many girls on their they do other sports for our team. So it's kind of hard, finding times that work out for everyone, but it's all part of having a balance.
That's awesome. Libby, so tell me, y'all have won it 3 years in a row, so what are your chances this year?
So this year we're going for a 4-peat, and we've won the 5A Game Day Cheer State Championship the past 3 years in a row. And we have a group of 10 seniors this year, so it's very important that we win this 4-peat for our seniors, and we're working really hard for this, and all of our girls are just really excited, and we're pushing through, and we're almost there, and we have one more week until competition, and we've been working hard every day, like Emily said, in the mornings and in the afternoons, and we're just really excited to have this chance to go for that 4-peat.
It's in the bag. Good luck, guys. Thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back for the second quarter, with the Raiders on the move but trailing 9-0. Second down and 6 yards to go on the Cougar 23-yard line. Bond back to throw. He's got a man open. That was Austin Acton on the catch. And they should mark his forward progress up around the 10-yard line. They're going to say he caught that ball about the 9-yard line, and that's going to be another Raider first down. First and goal. Bond in the shotgun. He's going to hand off. Jamichael Jackson driving forward is going to fall forward for about 5-yard pickup. Elton looks like they're going to mark him down just inside the 5-yard line. Second and goal to go. Jackson on the carry. Jackson turns it up. And he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. He's going to bring up a third down and goal to go for the Raiders.
Benjamin Kennedy on the tackle.
Austin Acton on the carry up the middle, and touchdown Raiders. And with 10:32 to go, the Raiders are on the board. And Elton, that was a good-looking drive.
Yeah, that's kind of what we talked about, Alan. They went back to the short passes, getting the ball to Austin Acton on the running game. Jamichael did really well running the ball that drive, and they needed those points to stay in this game with Simpson.
Number 21, Coleman Clay, to attempt the extra point here to make this a 2-point game. Ball's up, and it's good. And with 10:27 left on the Squealer scoreboard, the Raiders pull within 2. And Elton, I don't know how deep Lamar is looking at the lineups of these two teams, but if they can keep this game close and keep hanging around and keep that Cougar offense off the field and stick with these long drives, the Raiders have got a really good chance tonight.
Most definitely, Alan. That's a great game plan, and I don't think Simpson's going to throw the ball a whole lot, so you crowd the box. If you stop the run like they've done successfully the first quarter into the second, they will definitely have a great shot to win this ball game.
Carter Cockrell back to receive the kick. He's going to take the ball about the 10-yard line. He's got some running room. He's going to be down about the 36-yard line. That's where the Cougars are going to take over.
Number 10 was on the tackle. That's for the Raiders. Drew Mitchell.
Number 10, Barrett McKinney in the shotgun. He's going to hand off, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss. Big stop for the Raiders right there.
That's number 15 making the hit. That's Thomas Bryant.
Man, let's take a look at that again. He hands the ball off. Number 15 fights off the defender, runs right through him, hits him in the backfield for a big stop.
Thomas Bryant, just a sophomore.
McKinney back, looking to pass. Under pressure, he's got a man open. That's number 14 on the reception, Chance Funnish.
They loaded the box like we were talking about starting the run game. They went man-to-man there and just beat the defensive back for a touchdown. When you bring a blitz and you go man-to-man, that's what you're going to give up.
And the extra point is up, and it is no good. And with 9:39 left on the Squealer scoreboard, Lamar trails 15-7. You're watching the U.S. Marine High School Football Blitz on Fox 30.
We're the Simpson Academy cheerleaders, and you're watching the Blitz on Fox 30.
I'm here with John Pollard, General Manager for Coastal Television Station, which is Fox 30 is a part of. So you helped get the Blitz greenlit this year after a 2-year hiatus. Why do you think it's important for the community?
Well, high school football is always important to the community. I mean, it brings everybody together. Look, we're on the berm right now at Lamar, and if you'll just look around at all the tents and all the people, it's high school football in the South, in Mississippi, is a huge community builder.
It's hot, but it's good.
It is hot. That's absolutely right. Looks like you and I both have been swimming.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And we're back. The Cougars kicking off to the Raiders, and Elton, both of those big plays that the Raiders gave up, that's a lot of inexperience. They'll pick that up. Hopefully they'll make some adjustments at halftime.
It's still just a one-possession game.
He takes the ball at the 15. And he's going to be down about the 30-yard line. Austin Acton on the carry.
Bryson Franklin on the tackle.
Bond in the shotgun looking to throw. Got Austin Acton open at the 40-yard line. And that's a big Raider first down. Acton going to be brought down at the 45-yard line. Bond looking to throw again. He's going to scramble, and he's just going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big number 50 and 78 collide on the tackle for the Cougars. That's Devin Denham.
Acting in motion. He takes the ball. He's going to try to cut up and get a few yards. Looks like he's going to bang out about 3 yards. He's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Raiders.
Jake Milner on the tackle. Cougars got one safety back.
Bond looking to throw. He's got a man open. Number 12, Trip Morrow, the intended receiver, can't quite handle it. That's going to bring up 4th and 7. And the Raiders are going to be looking to punt.
I definitely would be kicking away from Cockrell. Almost blocked.
And that was a muffled snap. Kicker just barely got that off. And it took a big Raider bounce. The Cougars are going to be starting their next series on their own 27-yard line. The Raiders caught a break on that one, Elton. McKinney hands off to Carter Cockrell. Carter Cockrell is going to drive forward for about a 7-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
Thad Renzier on the tackle. Senior. He's got a college football career ahead of him, Allen.
Cockrell on the carry again, and he's going to pick up a first down with plenty to spare. Brings the ball out across the 40. It's going to be a Cougar first down about their own 43-yard line.
Drew Mitchell on the tackle. If the safety's making those tackles, Cochran's getting down the field.
Cockrell on the carry. Going to pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards on the carry. Cougars are content on giving the ball to Cochran.
J.P. Powell on the tackle. Somehow the Raiders defense got to tighten up, try not to give up any points before going to the locker room. Fumble!
The ball almost got loose. Carter Cockrell on the carry. He's going to pick up a couple. But the Raiders almost came up with a big turnover there, Elton.
Let's take a look at that again on Total Pain Care replay. Takes the handoff, and it's just there for somebody to take, and he somehow manages to keep it, Allen, and 3rd down, Simpson.
Ball just short of midfield. McKinney looking to throw. Pass busted up for intended receiver, Chase Funchess.
That's Jay Frugier. He's a senior on the coverage. He had good tight coverage, Allen. And Jay was there to make sure the receiver didn't catch it. Great play.
Yeah, that was a good heads-up play by Lamar. And it looks like the Cougars aren't taking any chances at midfield. They're going to punt the ball away. Big stop for the Raiders.
If I'm Lamar, I'm watching for to pull you off sides and also the fake.
Jamichael Jackson back to receive the punt for the Raiders.
Number 2 is a halfback. And that's going to fake it.
They are going to fake it.
We just called. We just called it. We knew it was coming. Great execution by the Cougars.
Carter Cockrell on the carry. He's brought down, but not after about a 7-yard gain.
Number 20 makes the tackle. That's Wilson Collins.
And Elton, this run might be coming back.
Raiders needed that call right there. Back them up. It's going to make it First and long. Got 5 minutes left to go on our Squealer scoreboard in the second quarter.
And that is going to be holding. It's going to back the Cougars up. It's going to be first and about 20 to go. McKinney throws. He's got a man.
He's going to be brought down by Sean Ozine, number 27, sophomore.
Number 1, Sawyer Dunn on the reception, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards, but it's still going to be second and about 14 to go.
That's a nice open field tackle by Sean. He gave up the touchdown a while ago, wants that one back. Comes up, makes a good tackle.
McKinney looking to throw. Intercepted by the Raiders. And he's off to the races. Got one man to beat. Barrett McKinney saves a pick 6. And the Raiders have got the ball first and 10.
That's number 25, J.P. Powell.
J.P. Powell comes up with a big pick right there at a very good time with 4:14 left in the first half.
Let's take a look at that again on Total Pain Care replay, Alan. Walk it through us.
Barrett McKinney backs up, sees his man, throws the ball a little high. It's a tip drill. And J.P. right there to pick that ball up, to pick that ball off and take it back.
Get that man some oxygen. He's gassed.
The Raiders got a terrible spot on that. I could have swore he was down at the 10. They've marked him down about the 13-yard line. Elton, I do not understand that.
Yeah, it looked like he was inside the 10.
Number 2, Austin Acton will not go down, refuses to go down in the end zone for a touchdown. Now that's the way you run the ball when you're behind.
Let's take a look at that again on the Total Pain Care replay. Straight handoff to Atkin, straight up the middle. Look at his lineman helping push him in. Never gave up. Touchdown Raiders.
Keeps his feet driving, keeps his shoulders square. That was a good run. Coleman Clay back to attempt the extra point. And it's up and it is good, and it was a line drive. And the Raiders, with 4 minutes left in the half on the Squealer scoreboard, comes within 1.
Got the crowd into the game. That's what you need. Home atmosphere.
Ball taken at the goal line by Sawyer Dunn, and that's going to be a touchback.
He put some foot in that one, Alan. He kicked that one real deep. Raiders defense can't give up anything going into the locker room, and there's a big play off the side.
Carter Cockrell on the carry. He gets loose around the outside on the far side of the field. And the Raiders can't reel him in until he gets past midfield.
He's their workhorse. He got it outside, Allen, made one man miss, and this got about 40 yards real quick. I think we'll have offside against the Cougars.
Looks like we got a movement on the offensive line. And this is what the Raiders need.
You actually want the Cougars to throw the ball, just from up here, the way they're running the ball. Every time they throw the ball, something bad usually happens, beside that one broken play.
Carter Cockrell with the ball brought down almost right at the line of scrimmage. He might have picked up a yard or two. Elton's going to be second down at about 12.
Kellen Curley on the tackle, that linebacker. And once again, Kellen is just a sophomore.
McKinney back to pass. Pass incomplete, intended for Sawyer Dunn.
That pass was almost picked off by Lawson again.
2:46 on the Squealer scoreboard.
And they're probably going to 14 on the left side.
McKinney looking to throw. He's got some time. And that ball is incomplete. Sawyer Dunn gets a hand on the ball in double coverage and cannot bring that ball down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Big stop by the Raider defense.
Jamichael Jackson back to receive the punt. Big punt. Jamichael with a fair catch called. And the Raiders are going to start this next series about their own 12-yard line. White rolling out. He's got plenty of room to make it to the sidelines. Might have been hit a little bit late. Bond picked up about 6 yards on the play, maybe 6.5. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Bond back to throw. He's got his man. Austin Acton with a big first down catch right there, right at the 34-yard line.
Keaton Boykin makes the tackle, Allen, and every time I want Austin on the linebacker. I'll take that all night. That's the matchup they just had. First down, Raiders.
Bond rolling back. Austin Acton on the catch. Austin Acton.
Number 32, Matthew Adcock on the tackle. But just what we talked about, they're running a little prevent zone with some linebackers. Those linebackers can't cover Austin in that 15, 10-yard period space. They're eating them up right now, Allen. Don't go to the well too many times because what's going to happen, they're going to jump it in a minute. The Cougars are going to be guessing at it. He's got a man open.
That pass floated on him there a little bit. I believe if he'd set his feet, he might have completed that pass.
Can't say enough about the first half of the sophomore quarterback, Wyatt Bond. I think he's had a really, really good first half. He hands it off right there, Allen.
Jamichael Jackson on 2nd and 10 is going to pick up about 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 to go. Bond looking to throw. Under pressure. He's got Acton wide open. Austin Acton can't quite bring the ball in. That's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Clay trying to handle another bad snap. Ball's up. Cochran takes the ball about his 19. And he's going to dance to the 28-yard line. McKinney back to throw. And he throws that one in the dirt. Intended receiver number 24, Grayson Hale. Cockrell on the carry up the middle. He's got room. And he's off to the races. He's only got a couple of men to beat. And he's finally run out of bounds about the 12-yard line.
And that's going to be a subbed in for Cockrell. That's on number 9, Benjamin Kennedy.
First and 10 on the Raider 13-yard line. Kennedy with the ball again, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Alan, I never understand after a big running back takes a 50, 60-yard run, they give him the ball again. They're tired. Sub another running back in. You got him over there, or call a timeout. Just hand it to him and he falls down. Number 3 was on the tackle for the Raiders, Travis Ross. 27 seconds left. Second quarter.
Carter back in, fakes the handoff on play action, and a big stop by the Raiders there.
That's number 27, Sean Ozine. I told you he gave up that one earlier, but he's fought back. He's made some great tackles, 2 or 3 great defensive plays. Another one right there.
McKinney rolls out. Under pressure, throws the ball up for grabs. And that ball is caught in the end zone. And that's number 32, Matthew Adcock. And that extra point's up, and it is good.
It's going to be a little squib kick.
Ball picked up at the 30-yard line with some running room. That's number 1, Ty Wiggins, on the carry. Yeah. He's up around midfield before he's brought down with 9 seconds left on the clock. Bond in the shotgun, drops back, throws the short pass to Acton. He weaves around. He's going to be brought down about the 40-yard line as time runs out. And that is the first half in the books. You're watching the U.S. Marine High School Football Blitz on Fox 30. Don't go away. Stay tuned for the halftime festivities.
Hey, let's check out our East Mississippi oral and facial surgery smile of the game. Hey, there's Miss Amy Newell.
I'm here with Miss Ballou, the head of school at Lamar. Miss Ballou, tell me what's going on here.
Oh, it's a great night here at Lamar School. We're so excited to have football season kicked off now, and being out here with all of our families and all of our fans from the community means a whole lot to our boys and a whole lot to our new coaching staff, which we're real excited about having them on board too. You know, you look behind me, you see the berm that we built a couple years ago and the new football field, and it just all looks so great and inviting. It's a wonderful atmosphere, and we're currently getting ready to redo the baseball field. So we're looking to turf our baseball field starting in October. That project begins with new stands, so that is just as much of a wonderful environment as our football field.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Go Raiders.
Welcome back for the second half of the U.S. Marines High School Football Blitz here on Fox 30. I'm Alan Hunt.
I'm Elton Reed. First half was a really good football game, Alan. I hope the second half is more of the same.
Simpson is going to get the ball here to start the second half. Little squib kick, little onside action, and Lamar has got the ball. Now that was the gutsy call right there.
Number 21 is the kicker. He does a great onside kick. That's Coleman Clay, and it's recovered right there by the Raiders. Number 11 recovered for the Raiders. That's Lawson Goodman.
And let me tell you, that caught Simpson completely off guard. Only one player went for the ball. Lamar had 3 players around the ball. 1st and 10 at the Cougars' 42-yard line. Jamichael Jackson with the carry. He might have picked up 1 yard.
Number 78 with the tackle. That's Jaden Priest.
Wyatt Bond had a great first half. Jackson on the carry. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Once again, that's big 78 Priest on the tackle.
It's going to bring up 3rd and about 12 to go for the Raiders. Bond drops back. He's got pressure. Jamichael Jackson, the intended receiver. He can't quite get to the balls. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Raiders, and they're going to have to punt the ball away.
Another high snap, Allen. He does get it away.
And the Raiders are going to down the ball on the 1-foot line. That ball almost touched the Cougar player, Elton.
Yeah, I thought it from up here. It looked like it might have got him, but we're way a good ways away from the play. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the half-foot line.
Carter Cockrell breaks loose at the goal line. Is finally knocked out of bounds about the 26-yard line after about a 27-yard pickup.
Big 25 knocks him out of bounds for the Raiders.
Barrett McKinney back in QB1 position there. He took a hard hit right there at the end of the first half. Looks like he's recovered. Cockrell on the carry again.
Thad Renzier on the tackle.
He's brought down after he picks up about 2 yards. Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 8. McKinney rolls out under pressure, tries to get the ball to Cockrell. Can't quite make that pass.
Number 10 was bringing the pressure. That's Drew Mitchell.
Cougars come to the line with 3rd and 8. McKinney in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball to Cockrell. Cockrell's hit right at the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss. That's going to bring up 4th down. Big stop for the Raiders.
Number 6, that's Lee Garrett on the tackle. Helped out by Ranzier. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Jamichael Jackson back to receive the punt. It's a knuckleball. It takes a Raider bounce. And the Cougars are going to down that at the Raider 43-yard line, and that's where the Raiders will take over.
That was a good defensive stop by the Raiders.
Bond in the shotgun by himself. Hits Austin Acton, and Austin Acton, they're going to call that a catch at the 45-yard line. Big 1st down for the Raiders right there.
Like I said earlier, anytime Austin touches the ball, that's 5 to 10 yards. Nice poise by White, sits in the pocket. Waits for him to come open. 1st down, Raiders.
Got Jamichael in motion. He takes the pitch out, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
You know, that's considered a pass now, Alan. It's a little shovel forward pass.
That's a shuffle pass.
Yep.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Raiders. Jackson in the backfield. Bond rolls out. It's a screen pass. Bond trying to get rid of the ball. I'm not sure who he was throwing that ball to.
He got away with that one. He's glad to live another day there.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Raiders. Bond drops back to pass, rolls out. He's got Austin. Austin Acton goes way up and catches that ball. He's going to be slow getting up. 1st down Raiders at the Cougar 22, and Austin Acton is down.
Bond rolls out to his left, throws it up. Perfect pass. What a great catch. But there's a flag on the play. It looks like it's coming back.
It looks like it's coming back on a holding call. And that's the last thing the Raiders needed. J.P. Powell on the catch, and he is very close to a Raider 1st down.
I think he's going to be just short of a 1st down.
I think so too, Elton. I'm sure they're going to bring the chains out. And we got a flag, a very, very late flag. Looks like they're going to call unsportsman on Wyatt Bond.
No, they're going against 44. That's going to be a penalty on number 44 for the Cougars. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I think he was talking either to the ref or one of the players. That's Keaton Boykin.
That's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the Cougar 25-yard line for the Raiders. Jamichael Jackson trying to turn the corner. Jamichael runs out of bounds. Might have picked up a yard. 2nd and 9. Bond rolls back. He's under pressure. Throws the ball away. And we got another flag on the play, Elton.
We're going to have a hold.
We're going to call it 2nd down and about 18 to go. Raiders need to get to the 15-yard line for a 1st down. He's got a man open. J.P. Powell on the slant. And the Raiders come back.
Let's take a look at that again on Total Pain Care replay. Wyatt Bond drops back and just throws a perfect strike to number 25 for the Raiders. Touchdown.
That was a good catch by J.P. Powell.
J.P. Powell, absolutely great catch.
And that ball is up. And we have a flag on the play.
They got him for illegal procedure, Allen. They're going to back him up 5 and try it again.
And the kick is up, and it is good. And with 7:29 left in the 3rd quarter on the Squealers scoreboard, the Raiders 21, Simpson Cougars 22. Cockrell lets that ball go and then changes his mind and picks it up. And we got flags on the play. And let's see who the flags are on.
I think we won't even have a hold in our blocking the back. It's going to come back. The Raiders are just hanging in there, staying in this game, Allen. I think something might be happening tonight. Might get their first win.
Cockrell hit behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Number 8, Curley, was on the tackle.
Number 5 on the carry for the Cougars. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, dropped for a loss.
That's what we were talking about earlier, Allen. Get Cougars to start passing. That's when you're going to be. That's where you're going to be in good shape.
And there's a flag on the play. I believe it's going to be against the Raiders. It may be an unsportsmanlike, Elton.
We're going to reset 1st and 10 from about the 17-yard line. Let's see if the Raiders can reset and get back to what they were doing earlier. Stopping the run, wanting the Cougars to pass.
Cockrell stacked up this time. He might, if they measure his forward progress, he might have picked up 2 yards. That was a good stop by the Raiders.
That's big 61 Thad Ranzier on the tackle. He's having a good game.
Looks like their officials are going to give him a yard on that run. 2nd down and 9. McKinney drop back the pass. He's got a receiver. He's dropped short of the 1st down. That's number 6, Tyler Stanford, on the catch.
Frugier made the tackle. He's coming up with cramps.
And this is a big 3rd down right here. If the Raiders can get a stop right here, they may just flip the momentum in this game here, Elton. McKinney rolling out under pressure, trying to get to the 1st down marker. And I believe he does get it. He gets out to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a Cougar 1st down.
And he missed the block in the back. Number 22 got pushed in the back. It did not get called. He got a good spot. That's going to be a 1st down Cougars.
Yeah, I tell you, Elton, I don't see many subs going in and out on the Raiders side of the ball either way, defense or offense. Cockrell falls forward for a few. It looks like he's going to pick up about 6 on the play.
Now, once again, Ranzier on the tackle, 61. I think this is his 1st game back. He had some type of shoulder injury, so he's just getting back to action tonight. And Coach Land said he's just back on defense tonight, not offense.
2nd and call it 4 yards to go. McKinney on the quarterback keeper, and he's going to be thrown for a loss.
That's 15, Bryant, and also number 6, Garrett. Thomas Bryant and Garrett in on the tackle. Getting him a Raider sandwich.
And that play is going to lose a couple. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. McKinney looking to throw the ball, just throws it up. Oh, and that was almost a pick 6. Number 13 had his hand on that ball.
That's Frugier. That's Jay Frugier. He would love to have that one back. I know his dad, know the family well.
And that's going to bring up a big 4th down. Jamichael Jackson back to receive the punt. It's a knuckleball. It's a short bounce. And it's going to take a Cougar bounce and come to rest at the 39-yard line. That's where the Raiders will take over, 1st and 10.
Let's take a look at that Squealer scoreboard, Allen. 4:07 left in the 3rd.
And we're back to start this next series. And, you know, Elton, right now the Raiders, they just look like they want to win a little bit more than
they're hungry,
the Cougars do.
They've been close this year. They just want to get in that win column. And Bond is playing exceptional tonight. Let's hope he keeps it up.
Jackson on the carry. He's drugged down after a couple. Low snap. Bond picks it up. Scrambles out looking for his man. Bond gets the ball away before he's taken down from behind. That was a good play by Bond.
Great play by White. I hope he's all right. Smart play. Extended the play as long as he could. Got rid of the ball. Live to see another day. You can't. I'm really liking what I'm seeing with White Bond, a young quarterback, 10th grader, what we talked about. Poised, playing against a big senior-led Simpson County Cougar team, and he showed moxie tonight so far.
Bond drops back. He's got a man open. Can't quite hang on to the ball. That was a good stick. Number 10, Drew Mitchell. And Drew is slow getting up.
Good pass. Drew almost got it in, but the only reason he didn't, number 42, hit it with his helmet. That's the hard, you get hit by a helmet, that's hard. Can't say enough about the pass and the effort. Drew Mitchell and White Bond on that play.
Cockrell calls for a fair catch about the 23-yard line. Cockrell breaking tackles. They finally bring him down across the 40-yard line. Carter Cockrell picks up about 15 on that run.
You know, Cockrell's going to keep running, and they're just wearing the Raiders down like you talked about earlier. Not a lot of subs. It's getting late the third quarter. You got the fourth quarter coming up. They're just going to keep pounding the rock.
Cockrell with the ball again. Cockrell. Number 10 had a shot at him right there at the end, but was not able to bring him down. And that extra point is up, and it is good. And with 2:36 left in the third quarter, the Cougars go up 29-21 over the Raiders. Acton takes the ball on the 20. He's going to bring the ball out. Acton still on his feet. Acton's going to return the ball about 15 yards, going to bring the ball out to the 35-yard line. So the Raiders are going to have some pretty good field position here with 2:27 left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 35. Bond looking to throw. Got a man open. J.P. Powell on the catch, and that's going to be a big Raider first down. And Elton, nobody was around J.P. Powell that time.
Yeah, J.P.'s heating up. Wyatt and him's got that connection so far in the third quarter. Keep getting the ball.
J.P. Powell on the catch. Fights hard to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to get that ball on the outside, and if he gets to the outside, he's got 5-10 more yards. 1 minute and 30 seconds headed left in the third before we get to the fourth quarter.
Austin Acton on the carry. He's going to get just across midfield. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Raiders on the move. Low snap. Ball's loose. And it looks like the Cougars have got it.
Wyatt makes a good decision and runs it. Just holds the ball out a little bit too long. Allen takes a big hit, fumbles it. Hope he's all right. Comes up off the field with holding his knee. I hope he's just cramping a little bit. 44 came up with the hit, the big hit for the Cougars. That's Keaton Boykin.
McKinney on the quarterback keeper. McKinney, big hit right there at the end of that run.
Thad Renzier makes the tackle.
And it looks like they're satisfied just to let the clock run out, Elton. You're watching the U.S. Marines High School Football Blitz on Fox 30.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter.
Cockrell on the carry. He's going to pick up a couple.
Thad Renzier makes the tackle but runs off. Looks like he may have re-injured that shoulder.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Elton, the Raiders need a stop here big time. Cockrell on the carry. Runs through tacklers, still on his feet. Going to be brought down just short of the 20-yard line, and that's going to be a Cougar first down. First and 10, ball on the Raider 22. McKinney hands to Cockrell. Cockrell stutter steps looking for a hole. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Good stop by the Raiders.
Raiders played it well, stood him up and made a great tackle. Looked like Jackson was on the tackle assisted by another Raider.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, Cockrell's been a workhorse tonight for the Cougars, no doubt. We knew that coming in.
McKinney on the keeper trying to throw the ball. He's got a man. Number 31 on the catch, and he stopped short of a first down. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. McKinney on the quarterback keeper. And he's going to pick up more than he needed for that first down. Looks like it's about the 6-yard line. That's going to bring up first and goal to go for the Cougars. High snap. McKinney's trying to get to the ball. He's trying to throw the ball away. And there's going to be a flag on the play. I believe that is going to be an intentional grounding because he was between the tackles. So this is lost it down. So this is going to be second down. Goal to go, ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's see if the Raiders can dial it in right here. It's a big stop. If they can get it, second down.
Cockrell on the carry. They got him stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And that is going to bring up third and goal to go from the 34-yard line.
Jackson and Curley stopping on this play.
They gave him a good spot, marked the ball up at the 32-yard line. Third and goal to go. McKinney looking to throw. Got plenty of time. Now he's being chased out of the pocket. He takes off. Got pushed out of bounds about the 25-yard line. And it looks like the Cougars are going to go for it on fourth and goal. Ball at the 26-yard line.
I would back up my defensive backs a little bit more than what they are.
McKinney looking to throw. Has a receiver.
Fumble.
The ball's loose. And Lamar's got the ball at the 11-yard line on the turnover.
That's Jay Frugier on the recovered fumble.
And that was a big stop with 7:55 left in the game, Elton.
Most definitely was. Wyatt Bond checks back in. He's limping a little bit, Allen. They checked him out on the sideline. Has some type of knee injury. It's not cramping. I hope he can get through this game. Tough kid.
Bond in the shotgun, hands off to Acton. Acton's going to fight his way for a few.
It's been a real physical football game tonight. Smash mouth right at each other. There's offense, defensive line been going at it all night.
We'll call it second down and 7 to go for the Raiders. And we got offsides on the Cougars, and that's going to be a big 5-yard penalty. It is critical that the Raiders score, get something on this drive with 7:15 and the clock running.
Lamar's going to take a timeout.
Second, we'll call it 3. Bond back to throw. He's going to let it go. He's got a man. Austin Acton, the intended receiver, and he was running down there in triple coverage. And that's going to bring up a third down for the Raiders.
And he may have picked it up, but I don't think so.
I think he's going to come up short. That was Jamichael Jackson on the carry, and I think he's going to come up a yard short on that run. Yeah, you got to go for it right here. Bond with the long count, maybe trying to pull him off sides. Austin Acton on the run, and he picks up a big Raider first down.
Number 22 on the tackle. I'm sorry, 32. That's Adcock. He's had a heck of a game tonight.
First and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. Bond looking to throw, got a man open. J.P. Powell on the catch.
He's made a name for himself tonight. Powell, been a really good clutch receiver for the Raiders.
Yep, JP's going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards on that play. That's going to bring up second and short. Second and about 3 yards to go for the Raiders. Jackson in motion. Bond looking to throw. And that is almost picked off. That looked like a little bit of miscommunication between Bond and Powell there. That incomplete pass stops the clock with 5:15 on the Squealer scoreboard. Big third down right here. Bond chased out of the pocket. Bond's going to run for the first down. He's going to run out of bounds short of the 45-yard line. That's a big first down conversion for the Raiders.
There's a flag. Alan, I'm looking to get a play for about 10 or 15 here, get half of it this down, and then get the rest on fourth down.
Yeah, this is definitely fourth down territory again. Bond looking to throw. Bond rolling out. He's just going to have to throw the ball away. And I tell you, that was about a half a click away from roughing the passer right there.
They're going to put it on the defense side. They're going to pump with about 4:50 left in the fourth quarter. Cockrell back to return. We're having intentional grounding. Not real sure I agree with the call, but that's what it's going to be.
I've got nothing.
Out of the pocket. He was out of the pocket, and he threw it past the line of scrimmage.
Big punt. Cockrell calling for a fair catch right at the 45-yard line, and that's where the Cougars will take over with 4:49 left on the Squealers scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely no home cooking tonight.
Cougars with the ball on the Lamar 45. Cockrell with the handoff. He's brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
J.P. Lossman on the tackle.
Yeah, Elton, the Cougars are definitely going to keep the ball on the ground and try to run the rest of this clock out. Quarterback under center with a full house, handing off to number 9 with the carry, and he's close to a first down. That's Benjamin Kennedy on the run.
And he had a big run in the first half. Number 1 makes the tackle for the Raiders. That's going to be Ty Wiggins. He's another sophomore.
The clock at 3:30 and running. Cougars trying to take up as much of that play clock as they can. Kennedy on the run again, and he's going to pick up a first down for the Cougars. Cougars using up that play clock all the way down to 2 before they snap the ball. McKinney under center. Cougars are going to pick up a couple on that, and then the Raiders are going to call a timeout with 2:39 left on the scoreboard.
Garrett makes that tackle for the Raiders. Next week, we're going to roll over to the Ray. We're going to have the West Lauderdale Knights coming from the Kingdom over to the Ray to tangle with the Meridian High Wildcats. That should be one heck of a game. Always a good day when you get up to the Ray.
McKinney under center. Quarterback keeper, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for a couple.
Number 10 makes a tackle. That's going to be Drew Mitchell. A little help from his buddy Lossman.
And it looks like the Raiders are going to call another timeout. Pitches to Cockrell. Cockrell around the right side, and he's going to pick up a Cougar first down. Cockrell on the run, pushing the pile. A minute 50 left in the game. Cougars still fighting, trying to put more points on the board with a minute 20 left in the game.
Kind of looked like the ball was fumbled. Simpson jumped on it. That's not what you want to have if you're Simpson. Fumble right there.
Yeah. You know, normally you take a knee.
I would probably take a knee right here.
With a minute left in the game.
We're going to do the Elton Reed player of the game tonight. It's going to be number 2, Carter Cockrell.
And we got a flag.
It's going to be a delay of game.
It's going to be a delay of game against Simpson.
I'm not sure how many yards Carter had, but he had a lot. I'd say probably over 200, Allen. Maybe he might be pushing 400 all-purpose yards between the punt returns.
He may be.
Kickoff returns. And that's going to do it. Once again, our player of the game is number 2, Carter Cockrell. Can't say enough about him. He had a really good game. Let's take one more look at the Squealer scoreboard. Simpson Academy 29, Lamar School 21. I'm Elton Reed.
And I'm Alan Hunt.
And you've been watching the U.S. Marines High School Football Blitz on Fox 30. Stay tuned for post-game interviews. Just talk about what's the season thus far and what you got going into the future.
Well, just like I said earlier in the pregame, Lamar's the best team that we've played so far, and that was no doubt about it tonight. That was two really good football teams that got after it, and our guys we persevered, overcome injuries, and just kept playing. I mean, it was a that game. Everything's left out here on the field. There's nothing to take inside. Everything's left out here on the field by both teams.
Great game tonight. I know it's not the outcome you wanted, but I thought the Raiders fought hard. Well, tough game. Talk a little bit about Wyatt Bond tonight and the rest of the team.
Yeah, Wyatt was fabulous. I thought he hung in there as a sophomore. I mean, we put a lot of pressure on that kid, and he's got all the ability in the world, and mentally he has really turned the page mentally, and you saw it tonight. He's a warrior. He has a great arm, great ability. I was really proud of him and a lot of our guys tonight.